This morning in Legal Logic, we're looking more in depth to the controversy that most in New England have been eyeing closely. Patriots owner Robert Kraft charged with soliciting prostitution, and here to explain the legal action behind it is Brian Kuna of Brian Kuna and Associates.
Good morning.
Welcome.
How are you?
This is the story that is everywhere. We're not going to go into the details of what actually happened, because really now it's what happens next. As we mentioned, he's charged with first-degree solicitation. So what sort of legal action would then take place? Yeah, or likely happen?
Probably what's going to happen. First-degree solicitation is it's a misdemeanor in Florida. And generally what happens, which I can almost guarantee is going to happen, he'll end up paying a fine, probably $5,000. He'll be ordered to do some community service. He'll have to go in the kitchen and give some free meals.
Right.
And he'll have to go to a class or something about this sort of thing. And he'll be put in what's called diversion, which is a non-criminal thing. Okay. So as long as he does the community service, he pays the fine, it'll be dismissed. Is
this the norm for most people? Because I know even like police in Florida were saying, hey, it doesn't matter what your stature is or how much money you have, we're going to treat you just the same. So would this be what the kind of average Joe would deal with?
Absolutely. This is exactly what's going to probably happen. I think I read 20 people so far. That's what happens, especially if you've never been in trouble before, which Kraft hasn't. Right. He's never had a problem in his entire life with regard to criminal stuff. He'll be put in diversion. They'll work it out, and that'll be the end of it there. Right. But now we bring up his job and his career and his reputation with the NFL. Yes. His biggest problem is with Roger Goodell in the NFL, okay? And as we know from other incidents involving the Patriots and other owners, they hold the players and the owners, anyone involved, to a higher standard, okay? Because they say anything that reflects on the NFL, we will take disciplinary action. And so it's likely that he's going to get pretty strong slap in the, more than a slap in the wrist. Do you think he would lose his job over this, or would it be more of maybe you have to miss X amount of time with the team and I think probation of some kind? The best example is what happened with the Indianapolis Colts owner. I think his name was Richardson. He was involved with some driving when he was taking prescription drugs, and he was fined the maximum of $500,000 and a 6-game suspension. Wow. And my sense is that's probably the kind of sanction that Mr. Kraft will get. I think he's going to get the maximum fine, which is $500,000. I mean, this is the third incident. I mean, this is he had the involvement with regard to the improper stealing of signals, and he had the thing with Tom Brady. So this is the third incident. Yeah. So I think he'll get that, and I think he's going to get a suspension. So Bob Kraft may miss the opening game where they get the trophy for the Super Bowl, which is highly embarrassing. But it's not over, like you said. These repercussions, they're going to spill into the football season and everything else. It's going to go away. Yeah. But the more important thing is what the NFL is going to do, and that's where he really has. Will he still get in the Hall of Fame? Yes, I think so. But will it be delayed? Maybe. I mean, unfortunately, it's his reputation. Football season just ended. We're already looking ahead to next football season to see what happens there. Brian, thank you so much for coming and shedding a little light on that situation. And if you'd like more legal logic, you can head on over to Roadshow.com.